The recession by the National Bureau of Economic Research. Wisconsin sort of avoided it, and the recession is really unfolding in Oregon, Nevada, Arizona, Oregon, whether or not you're harvesting timber for houses. Florida, collapse of the housing market. South Carolina is actually more manufacturing intensive even than Wisconsin. Michigan and Ohio were showing some mild weakness. As we go on 3 months, some of that spreads to Pennsylvania, picks up Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, other good manufacturing centers, and it spreads to the southeast corner of the country. By June, it is starting to turn ugly in many parts of the country, but we are one of the few that is not that way. And as a matter of fact, we're sort of a sweet spot. This is 10 months ago. The sweet spot compared to the rest of the country, especially the rest of the Midwest. But you're seeing the epicenters of the recession evolve into Oregon, Nevada, Arizona, Florida, California. As we advance, suddenly Michigan, as auto sales have completely dried up at this point because of leases have gone, credit availability for auto loans is gone. Michigan is in a world of hurt. Auto suppliers in Ohio and Indiana, similarly. The collapse of the real estate markets of Florida, Arizona, and surprisingly, not the housing market, but in Washington's case, it's actually software, which is sort of a surprise, is starting to unfold, so the weaknesses are far more extensive. At this point, we have barely just dipped into the recession ourselves, so we were way behind the rest of the country. This is December, and as you can see, the number of states I've had to put in black is really profound. Understand, at this point, if I say you're in black, you're declining at a 4% rate per quarter, or almost 16% annually. It's very black right now. And Wisconsin is even moved into the dark red stage where we're declining at about a 2% annual rate, or 2% rate per quarter. But Oregon, Washington, Nevada, Oregon is looking at 12.5% unemployment at this point, and that's a seasonally adjusted rate. So, whereas, if I could go back, I don't know if I can. Yes, I can go back. Whereas just 3 months ago, you still had some isolated pockets where you were having some growth in the economy. North Dakota and Wyoming, they've lost it too. There is not a state in the union that is not going through the recession. There is no place to hide from this one.